Sir Isaac Newton was a revolutionary physicist and mathematician. He is most known for his contribution to classical mechanics and optics, and he shares credit with Leibniz for the invention of calculus. However, this particular scientist also greatly impacted the world of economics. Newton impacted economic modeling through the search of natural laws.
Models are an integral part of modern-day economics, yet few people realize that their invention was closely related to Newton's discoveries. In fact, his insights only made the pure idea of models applicable for the first time. Before Newton's discoveries, models did not exist. God was seen as the immediate cause of all effects in the world and in the universe, like the revolving of planets around the sun.
After Newton's discoveries, the universe now started being seen as a finely tuned clock that operated under its own power and in a predictable way, and that the world and universe were governed by natural laws. The new belief was that history, human behavior, and also economics were governed by harmonious and measurable laws. Adam Smith, the author of Wealth of Nations, is seen as the founder of modern-day economics. In fact, he was a close follower of Newton and used concepts from physics to create economic models. For example, the concept of an equilibrium state is clearly derived from Newton's gravity theory, which states that because the gravitational forces between planets are in balance, they move on predictable orbits.
Newton was carrying out his work at the same time as economists were coming up with the foundations and concepts that were still used today. At the beginning of the 18th century, big advances in natural science and anatomy included the discovery of blood circulation through the human body. This concept was mirrored in the physiocrats' economic theory, with the notion of a circular flow of income through the economy. Other scientific advances were aiding economists in their own ideas. Both Newton's and Robert Boyle's work spurred the advancement of economic thought. Richard Cantillon consciously imitated Newton's forces of inertia and gravity in the natural world with human reason and market competition in the economic world. And he argued rational self-interest in a system of freely adjusting markets would lead to order and mutually compatible prices. The creation of financial institutions such as the Bank of England and the Bank of Scotland at the end of the 17th century helped increase the speed with which business transactions could take place. Newton himself became part of these institutions by being appointed Master of the Royal Mint.
Isaac Newton and Gottfried Leibniz independently invented calculus in the mid-17th century, and there are three common types of calculus: differentiation, integration, and function analysis, such as Taylor series. Infinitesimal calculus was introduced into the social sciences, starting with neoclassical economics. Today, it is a value tool in mainstream economics. I'll try an example.
Note that Q is equals to the sum of their output, so the Q1p is form 1's profit function and Q2p is form 2's profit function, and these are the functions we wish to maximize. If we use Newton's calculus, we could work out their critical point, in which we get Q1 equals Q2 equals A minus C over 3B, and these are the output they should produce to maximize their profit.